Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. If this plain old face scares you, sorry, but not sorry. Today I wanted to do like a get ready with me video for you guys, and if you can tell, I'm in a whole new setting, and that's because I finally got my own apartment to myself, baby. Thank you. I'm officially a full-time content creator that has her own apartment, and yeah, honestly, thank you guys so much for supporting me in this journey. I know I'm not like the best YouTuber, but I'm really trying hard, and now that I have my own space to myself with no roommates or no one to bother me, like I really feel like my videos are gonna be so much better, and I'm just gonna have like so much more creative freedom with it. And today I just wanted to do get ready with me makeup tutorial. I think I'm just gonna like play with makeup because that's like one of my favorite things to do. The main attraction of this video is this. That's right, ladies and gentlemen and ladies. This is my brand new Pat McGrath palette. It's called Mothership Utopian Dream Artistry Palette. Girl, this is like, first of all, this is the most expensive palette I own. This is a luxury item. No, they didn't send it to me. I paid for it with my own money, and it was $125. And the packaging is really cool. So let's open up the palette. It doesn't have the name of the shadows, but it has it on this little piece of paper. But like the palette itself, it's like really sturdy, and it's really like, it looks like a gold brick. It's really luxurious. And I haven't taken off the little like protectors because, you know, damn. I have swatched it, but I haven't put it on my face or on my eyes. So it reminds me a lot of the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. You know how like everyone had that one? I never had that palette, and I feel like this is like making up for it in some sort of way. But I saw a girl on TikTok use this shade, and she just put like a tiny bit on her eye, and I was sold. I was like, you know what? I haven't like treated myself to any new makeup products. So I just went for it, and I ordered it from Sephora, and it came to my house like pretty quick, like in 3 days. So yeah, I'm basically gonna like walk you guys on how I do my makeup. So yeah, I'm just gonna do like a full face. Am I going anywhere today? No. But am I still gonna have fun? Yes, because makeup is something that has always been super fun to me. Just getting lost in it, not really having a direction, but once you're like there, it starts to make sense, and that's what I love about makeup. Right, so I know that everyone has their own way of doing their makeup, but I like to do primer, foundation, contour, and brows. That's how like that's the order that I like to do them in. So that's what we're gonna do today. And my brushes are a little crusty, so don't drag me for that. I know I need to wash them, but so my favorite foundation of all time is this Wet n Wild one. I'm in the color Golden Beige, and this is actually the dewy one. I originally just have the normal one, but when I went to refill it, I couldn't find the normal one, so I had to get the dewy one. But like, whatever, I don't hate her, like we're friends. And I like to put it on with a foundation brush like this one. It's from Juvia's Place. But first I use this NYX primer. Yeah. And I actually have a mirror behind my phone so I can kind of see. And I like to put them on my like trouble spots first, which is like where I have my big pores and where I want my foundation to stay the longest, which is mostly like this area. Since I have bangs, my forehead gets a little bit neglected, right? And I wait for that to dry a little bit. And then I'm gonna go in with my foundation. I have to shake it up a little bit. And honestly, with this foundation, I feel like the less is better. So this is typically how I put it. I like barely put any on my You good? My dog is like silently coughing. And then I go in with my foundation brush and I just buff it out. Kind of just like press it. And now I feel like I have a nice, soft, even coverage. Now for concealer, I have this Fenty Beauty concealer. I don't know what shade it is. Oh, it's like 230. But I'm running out, so I literally put on very little. Like that. And I use this pointy brush from Juvia's as well. I got this brush kit like a really long time ago. I got it because there was this like Mexican mom influencer and she was always hyping them up and her makeup always looked flawless, so I gave in and I bought them and I really like them. They're really soft and they actually stay soft. Like for the years that I've had them, they stay soft and I love that. Okay, now to set everything, I have this Wet n Wild translucent powder. And I really like this powder because I used to be bougie and get like the, was it like the Laura Mercier one that's like 30 bucks. And it's really good, but like I use a lot of powder and like it got pricey. And this one is so good. I love this one. And it even like whenever you guys see my other videos, this is what I'm wearing. And when I feel like it holds on pretty well when I'm skating and I'm like sweating. So I really love Wet n Wild products and I love that they're affordable and accessible, you know, like they sell them everywhere. You don't have to go to the mall or like you know, drive a whole bunch. Like just go to a freaking pharmacy down the street and you'll find it. She's powdered. So for contour, I use my old and busted Kat Von D Shade and Light contour. Like, look at this. And I use this one the most. Like, she still works. I love using this e.l.f. brush, angled blush brush for contour. And I just get, in the wee corner, I just get some like this. I try to make sure I put some on the tip a lot because that's where I start. And I go like this. And I just love how this one blends. And like how it gives back color to your face. I have a picture on my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram if you guys don't already, at Karen the Karrot. But it was a picture for me at Disco Oasis and I'm kind of like laying down. And my jawbone looks so like chiseled. And I was just like really proud of my contour. Like, even though I do my makeup and I see myself every day, like once I take like bomb pictures like that, I'm like, okay, I did a good job. Come on, cheekbones, skinny legend. And I don't really like contour my double chin because I don't know, but sometimes I will. And then after I do that, I go in with the darkest shade. Ah! And I literally put like the tiniest bit on the tip. And then I just put it like in the main crease. Or like the main dip. Just for like added definition. I also don't contour my nose. I don't know how to do that. Like, my nose is like skinny here and then fat here, and most people like make this skinnier, so I don't know. I don't think it would work for me. Anyways, my face is done. Now I'm gonna move to eyebrows. A lot of people always ask me what I use for my eyebrows, and I literally use hair dye. Like, this is the hair dye that I use for my hair. I mean, not the green part, obviously, but I've been using this hair dye. It's Splat, if you can't see it, and I also get this at like Walgreens, like any pharmacy. The color is Midnight Indigo, and I keep this thing on. I do give it a little shake, but it works so well, and it stays, and it makes my eyebrows hard. And then I use this crafting brush from Michaels, but it's very like angled and stuff. And then I just use the top, and yeah, I dip it ever so lightly. So then I just go like this. I don't have an eye brush spoolie, which like would probably make my life easier. So I just gotta like make sure to brush my eyebrows as I go. I always start with the bottom. I want to make sure that it's even before I start filling the top. Also, when I'm grabbing my dye, I make sure to flatten out the brush because it works better like that. Also, these eyebrows are not meant to look natural, like whatsoever. Like, who naturally has blue eyebrows? Not me. But cool cartoon characters do, so that's my inspo. Next one. Whoa, that one got a little bit archier. Which means we gotta make this one archier. Cool, my eyebrows are done. She could take you off the scene just like that. You guys know where that's from? White chicks! Also, I don't know about you guys, but when I'm doing something that is like genuinely relaxing and I'm using my hands, I like to watch videos in the background because one, I get like the audio stimulation, and two, if I look over, like I'm saying something. And recently what I've been really like into, like whether when I'm washing dishes or cleaning or doing my makeup or something like that, is listening to like motivational stuff. Because I've been feeling like kind of down lately, and I feel like a couple years ago I was super into like boss girl attitude and just like improving yourself and stuff. And recently I've been watching this class on Skillshare about public speaking, and it's become like really helpful to me because even though I talk to a camera, I'm not doing it all the time, and I've always been scared, or like I've always been really nervous when I'm talking to an audience, especially because of my of growing up as Spanish as my first language. So when I talk, I get kind of confused and stuff. But honestly, this class has been helping, and you guys should check it out. Oh yeah, shout out to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. For those of you who don't know, Skillshare is an online learning community that has thousands of inspiring classes for creators. This is a place where you can explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and just get lost in creativity. And for this week, I was really enjoying listening to this class by Nick Armstrong, and it's called Intro to Public Speaking, Give a 5-minute Talk Without Dying. And I honestly found it so informational, and I really like this teacher. Like, he gave a lot of funny examples, like, of him doing the mistakes that he tells you, like, to avoid. So to the first 1,000 subscribers that click the link in my description, you guys will get a free 1-month trial of Skillshare Premium membership, so you can check out all the classes they have there, and they have tons of options, so I'm sure you guys will be able to find one that suits you. And yeah, thank you, Skillshare. Let's get back to the makeup. All right, let's start playing with some of these shadows. Oh, they're so pretty. So for sure, the star of the show is going to be this one right here. All right, so starting with like a fluffy brush, I'm gonna dip into this like mauve color. It's like a really like, almost like a blush pink. And I'm just gonna put it like in here. Ooh, that's so pretty. Kind of like give my inner corner some depth. Oh my god, that's so pretty. It's so like soft too. Wow. And I'm not really a fan of like pink shadows. I'm not a fan of like pink things on me personally, but pink has always been like one of my favorite colors. And I love like admiring it and how it looks on other people. I also think it was because of like colorism in my ethnicity, I guess. Because if you're darker skinned, you were usually told like, oh, like light colors don't look good on you. Like you look ugly, like don't wear that, like use something else. And it's like, dude, I'm a kid. I'm a little girl who wants to wear pink. Like, why would you say that, you know? But okay, so this is really cute. I think I want to put this one like under too. The same one that I was using. Ooh! Damn, this is nice. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I'm using like a teeny bit of product too. I kind of want to use this as blush. I'm also going to use this this is like the darkest shade that's matte. And I'm going to put some like on the like outer corners. Ooh, that darkened it really nice. Maybe I'm going to extend it a little. Ooh. Ooh! That is so pretty. Oh my god. That is so pretty. I love it. Cool. Okay, now I'm gonna use the one that I've been waiting for, and I think I'm gonna use my finger because these are like the glitter ones, and sometimes like using your finger works better. So, down, look at my finger. All right. Ooh. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. So pretty. I'm gonna put some in my inner corner. my god, I feel like a fairy. This is so pretty. So I don't think I want to put black eyeliner because I did this like eyeshadow eyeliner. But I think I'm just gonna put some mascara and lashes. But first I want to put some blush on. This is my old Wet n Wild blush in pearlescent pink. But I'm gonna put some of this on first so the pink eyeshadow looks cute. And I have this old Sonia Kashuk, I think that's what it's called, brush from Target. And it is not soft. Oh, I look so cute. I'm gonna add a tiny bit of the eyeshadow as blush. Just a tiny bit. Ooh. I'm not gonna put highlight because I feel like this is already enough highlight. But I know some would say otherwise. I'm using this Morphe mascara. Make it big, bold black. And I'm using this eyelash curler from the Dollar Tree. You know what though? I will draw on some lashes in the bottom because I like that like 60s twiggy eyelash look. See, I think it looks cute, like a little doll. All right, now I'm gonna put mascara. Oh my god, I think I look so cute already. I feel like a little fairy princess. I think I'm gonna add some white eyeliner because I think that just makes things pop out. Ooh, I really like how that looks. Okay, I'm gonna wait for my mascara to dry up and then I'm gonna add my false lashes. But I freaking love this eyeshadow. Watch, once I'm done with this video, I'm just gonna be like, oh my god, I can't stop staring at it. Now that my mascara is pretty dried, I'm gonna add my fake lashes. These are really cheap ones. They're like from Fashion Q, so that, you know, some better ones would probably look better, but you know what? We work with what we got and it's still gonna look cute. Okay. Yes! Okay, my eyelashes are good. The other day I went to Ulta and I found this like Bratz collection and they had this Yasmin like lipstick, and this is by Makeup Revolution. So I think I'm gonna test it out right now to see if it, sorry. Just dropped my mirror on my dog, but she didn't say anything. But yeah, let's try this lipstick. I will say that I was kind of disappointed when I got this because like Yasmin is the like brown girl. She's the Latina looking one. So I thought this would be more like a brown lipstick, you know? Because I love wearing brown lipsticks, but it's more of this like berry color. So yeah, this is pretty much the makeup look. I don't have any more setting spray or else I would put some on. I think I look like a little doll. And then I'm wearing this like pink shirt. This is like the most pink I've ever done. And you know what, I'm here for it. I think I'm gonna go to the bathroom and try to like fix up my hair a little bit and then I'll be back. So hold on. Now hold on. All right, y'all, so I ended up changing my shirt. I put a cute one on and I put some earrings on, and this is the final look. Do you see how sparkly it is? I love it. I feel so cute and girly, and oh my god, the dogs. Alright guys, here is the final look. I was gonna put my bangs down, but I realized that they're like too outgrown, and yeah, it just looks better like pushed back a little bit. So my roots really need to get done, but look at this eyeshadow. Like, this is the sparkliest eyeshadow I own, and I really love it. Like, I feel like I should have lined my top line with liner, but I was really liking like the innocent look of it, you know, like the just sweet eyeshadow and eyelash combo. But yeah, I like it. It's not my usual makeup. My usual makeup, I tend to go like very dark and very graphic liner, but I really like this look, and I think I'm pretty versatile when it comes to like makeup and fashion and stuff like that, so I like doing all the looks. I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys want to see more makeup videos or anything like that, please leave me a comment. I read all the comments. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I really appreciate it, and it helps me a lot. And follow me on my socials on Instagram and on TikTok at Karrot. And again, a big shout out to Skillshare. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video. I really love you guys, and I love all the Skillshare options that they have on their website for classes. And if you're like me, you're not currently in school, but you still like learning and like furthering your education, then check out Skillshare. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.